Hi everyone, how are you all doing? This is Praveen Dure from Dijs University, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how to make $100 per day with ClickBank using Facebook ads. Let's go! Welcome to today's video, everybody. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to make $100 per day with ClickBank using Facebook ads. So basically, first thing first, why ClickBank and what is actually ClickBank? ClickBank is one of the largest affiliate network and also one of the largest sales platform available in the internet. And why ClickBank is so famous is because it was established in the year 1998 and currently it has been running for 22 years. For an affiliate network, especially in the current era, for an affiliate network to maintain its reputation for 22 years straight, that is not something, that is not a feat which everybody can do, and that is why ClickBank has its own reputation, and that is why ClickBank is often looked at the stepping stone of all affiliates. And also another reason why it has been looked as a stepping stone for all affiliate is because of its novice friendly registration and user interface. For a beginner to get access to ClickBank is not as hard as how a beginner can actually get access to other affiliate network, for example Max Bounty at Gotcha, and the list goes on. So to get access to ClickBank is actually pretty easy, and that's why a lot of affiliates love ClickBank. So let's get into today's video. Like I told you, in today's video I'm going to show you step by step on how you can actually make money with ClickBank using Facebook ads. So basically there is only three steps available. The first step would be to find an offer. The second step would be to create an ad. The third step would be to optimize that particular ad. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the first two steps, which is how you can actually go ahead and choose a proper offer within ClickBank, and then how to make a good Facebook ads as well. So let's get started. So the first thing first is that you need to get access into ClickBank. Like I told you, getting access into ClickBank, it's not something which is very hard. All you have to do is to make sure when you register to remember your username. If you forget your username when it comes to ClickBank, everything else is total waste. So once you have actually get into ClickBank, you have to get into the marketplace of ClickBank. So this is how the marketplace of ClickBank looks like. So basically, once you are here, you have to go and choose the subcategory of whichever niche you are. And over here you have to keep in mind, because we are talking about Facebook ads, right? So since we are talking about Facebook ads, whatever niche that you are, you have to make sure that it's related to the Facebook ad policy. So you have the responsibility to make sure that your ads or your niche, it's not against the Facebook ad policy. So to do that, you can actually go and read the Facebook ad policy yourself. So all you got to do is go to Facebook/policy/ads. You can actually come to this particular site where you can actually read a lot of stuff regarding the Facebook's prohibited content, the Facebook's targeting, how you want to put text in the image, and all this kind of stuff in the Facebook ads itself. So the most important part is to read the prohibited content. So make sure that your niche, it's not against the Facebook ad policy. So if it's not against the Facebook ad policy, then you can go ahead and make some ad with the Facebook ad policy. So basically those offers which is against the Facebook ad policy is usually betting services, crypto services, and all these kind of services. So let's go ahead and choose an example niche for this particular video and then start doing the ads. This is also a question which is asked by a lot of people. What is usually the evergreen niche when it comes to ClickBank? So there's few evergreen niche when it comes to ClickBank, which is first, I would say health, second would be crypto, money making, and the list goes on. So since we are using Facebook ads, we're not using other type of traffic sources, let's go ahead and choose the health niche. So let's go to the health section over here, health and fitness. So once you press the health and fitness section over here, there will be a lot of subcategory within this particular niche itself. So you have to choose a subcategory. So let's go ahead and choose the beauty category. So once we have actually clicked on the beauty category, there will be a lot of offers available for the beauty. Over here you can actually see how many offers are there. So there's actually 42 offers and 5 pages available for beauty. So what I would usually do when it comes to choosing an offer is, the first thing first, I would actually go ahead and sort the result by gravity. So once I've actually pressed sort the result by gravity, there will be a lot of results over here which you can actually go ahead and see. So once we are here, the next thing that I'll usually do is go ahead and see the gravity again. Usually I will not choose an offer which has an gravity less than 30. So for example of this video, we are just going to choose this offer, but when you are choosing an offer, make sure that do not choose an offer which has a gravity less than 30. This is very, very important, which means you need to choose a offer which is already been selling. You don't want to reinvent the wheel, you just want to ride on the wheel that other people have already invented. So that is the whole strategy. So once you have sorted with gravity, the next thing is for you to go ahead and take a look at the offer itself. So usually I will take a look at two stuffs, which is one, the offer, and then I'll be looking at the affiliate page of the offer itself to see if there is any banners or anything that we can actually use for this particular offer. So everything looks pretty neat, but there is no there's demographics. You can actually see they have a demographic section over here, so you can actually see the demographic section over here, and there's Facebook ads, Bing ads, Google AdWords, and all this kind of stuff as well. So take all the informations that you can actually utilize from this particular page, because in the affiliate page of that particular product there will be a lot of informations that you can use, and informations are wealth. Informations helps you to create more and more converting offers. So once you have actually checked out everything which is pretty neat within the affiliate page, next go to the offer page itself. So this is actually the offer page of this particular offer, which is Wow Lakes No More, which is actually something like a waxing. So the price is $47 over here. So everything looks neat. Okay, this offer looks pretty neat, so we are going to use this particular offer. You can even actually save this image, which looks pretty neat actually. So I'm going to save this image as well. So the next thing, we have now choose our offer. So the next thing that we should actually do is go ahead and start creating our Facebook ad. To do that, you need to go to business.facebook.com, and if it's your first time you're using it, they will actually prompt you to create a business. So this is how you will look once you have actually entered your business account. So this is one of my business account over here. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating an ad. So all you got to do is press create. So once you hit the create button, this is the page that you will be prompted to. So you need to first choose what is your marketing objective. So in this case, our marketing objective could either be traffic if you want to, or it could be conversion as well. So basically I would always go for traffic. You can actually go for conversion if you want to as well. So once you have done that, so once press traffic. If you are first time building an ad account, all you got to do is set up an ad account first. So name the campaign. So a campaign would be ClickBank, sorry guys, ClickBank Lake Wax. That's what I'm gonna put it, ClickBank. So you're gonna set up an account first. So let's go ahead and set up an account very fast. So you have to choose the country that you are, the currency, and the time zone. So I'm gonna choose everything, and then I'm gonna press continue, and now we are going to start creating our ads. So the first thing you have to do is name your ad sets. So my ad sets for this particular is we are going to go broad. So usually what I will do is for one particular ad I will go broad, and for another particular ad set I will actually go on a specific much more specific search. So it totally depends on you and how much information you actually collect from the offer itself. That is why the offer page is very important for you. You have to collect as much as possible information, and then you got to go and do your own research so that you will know exactly what type of targeting you can actually use in your Facebook ads, because targeting is very important when it comes to Facebook ads. So let's go ahead and start creating a broad one. So we're gonna go on worldwide, since it's a wax, I think female will be much more interested. So traffic, we are going to drive traffic to the website. And over here, dynamic creatives and offers, I don't usually touch them. So go further down. When I scroll down further, when I scroll down further, you will actually, we are not going to create any audience, so we are just going to use a new audience. So the location is Malaysia over here, and we are going to make it everywhere. So just going to cancel this and put worldwide. So once we have actually canceled this, it will become worldwide location. And age, we are not going to change the age. The gender, we are going to change it into woman only. So we are not going to go on any detailed targeting. Like I told you, once you have proper informations, you can go into a much more detailed targeting, which we are not going to do here. So we are just going to leave it broad for now. And then over here is the placements. On the placement sites, you can actually use automatic placement, or you can actually use manual placement. Usually what I will do is I will just use automatic placement, where the Facebook itself will determine where they want to place your ads, whether they want to place it in Facebook feeds, for example, whether they want to place it on Facebook stories, something like that. But if you want to do your manual placement, you can also do your manual placement. Just click manual placement. You can change the device, you can change which platform you want it to be. Only Facebook. Let's do manual placement for this one. So only Facebook devices. I only want mobile, so no desktop, so it's going to be only here. So I'm going to have it only in my feed, so I'm not going to have it in stories or in stream or anything. It's just going to be on feed, for example. Once you have done that, the last one would be the budget and the schedule. This is also quite important. So whenever you want to optimize your ad delivery, you can actually optimize it for landing page view, links, clicks, daily unique reach, or impression. Each of these has a different purpose on how they deliver the result. So usually what I will do is I will press landing page views. I will not press link clicks, daily unique reach, or impression. When it comes to ClickBank products, I will usually use landing page views. And then over here you can actually set your cost control, which I will not set. Usually I will leave it alone over here, leave it empty. And the budget and the schedule, I will set a proper budget for that particular day. So daily budget, let's just make it 100 ringgit, for example. So I'm going to just press it for an example. It depends totally on you, how much budget you have, how good you are with your cash flows. And this is very important part, guys. Remember, cash is king. So the way you manage your cash flow actually determines how successful your ad is going to be. So you need to actually pre-plan everything much more earlier itself. So how much do I have for testing? How much do I have for optimization? How much do I have for scaling? And then you split that budget accordingly. There is no such thing. Can't come and tell you, okay, this is the correct budget that you should use, this is the exact budget that you should use. There's no such thing as that. The most closest that you can actually get is by using Colin Dijs 3-day rule. If you don't know where to get that, you can actually go ahead and get into the Dijs University forum or the Dijs University itself, where you can actually get more information regarding all this. So once you have done that, you have actually almost successfully created your ad. The last part is to create the creatives of the ad itself. So press continue, and then this is the final part where you are going to create the ad itself. So the first thing you need to do is change the ad name. So it's going to be ClickBank wax over here. So ClickBank wax. So you can actually choose the Facebook page you want the ads to run, and then over here you are going to choose the format that the ads going to run, whether it's a carousel, whether it's a single image or video, or a collection. So when it comes to ClickBank product, I would highly suggest you to go for a single image or video. Carousel would be if you are selling a different type of product, especially when you're using Shopify and all this kind of stuff, then you can actually go for carousel, but usually just go for single image or video would be great. So once you are there, now comes the part where you are going to make your ad. So first thing first, you need to add a media. This media is actually the image or the video that you are going to create. So it's actually very easy to create an image or a media. All you got to do is go ahead and use canva.com. It's actually a free to use designing service, especially designed for people without any designing background. So once you are in Canva, you can actually go ahead and press Facebook ads, and they will have a proper customized version for a Facebook ad. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the image that we saved just now, and then we are going to edit it with Canva. So let's go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and upload the image. So we are going to upload the image that I downloaded just now. So this actually looks pretty neat already. So this image looks pretty neat. So you can actually spend a lot of time of figuring out which type of image you want, what kind of image you want. So usually I will just take the image from the affiliate page. Maybe the image is a little bit dull, so you can actually remove this image if you want to. But if you still want to use that particular image, I would highly recommend you not to use anything which is pixelated usually. So don't use anything which is pixelated. So we are trying to make this not pixelated. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a background over here. So the background is going to be pretty neat, something like this, or maybe a black background, maybe a red one. So you can actually make it, just don't use any pixelated image, which is very bad for the creative. So well, let's just make a random one for the purpose of the video. I'm not going to go on depth on how to create an image because it's going to take a lot of time over here, and trust me, this part is very crucial for you, and this part is the part that it's going to consume a lot of time. So this looks pretty neat. So once you're done that, we are going to put an element over here. Let me just put in shape over here, which is something like this. I'm just going to circle some around here to show them that this works actually. So this is actually an image obstruction method. So when we do a circle like this, people will tend to look at the circle, and it will actually capture the eyes of an audience. So you can actually put a border, you can actually put a circle. I prefer circle, I really like circle. You can just circle anywhere, just make sure it's relevant to the image. Like now we are talking about before and after, so you can actually show the leg, so people will actually focus on the circle. This circle will actually capture their eyes, which is very important. So we are basically done. You can actually go ahead and do a much more nicer one if you want to. Definitely you have to do a nicer one. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show to you how to do it. So basically this is how you do it. So once you have done that, you can actually go ahead over here and upload the image that you want to. So once you have actually uploaded the image, the next one would be the primary text. This is where your ad is going to show. So this is actually totally based on your creativity level. The whole ad section over here where you're building your ad is actually totally depending on your creatives, how you're going to make it. So usually what I will do when it comes to the primary text is I will keep it very simple. I'll put something like I will put something like this: 50% discount, 50% discount, grab it now before it's gone. Buy now, something like this, for example. So this is how I do. So you can actually put a headliner if you want to, but most of it are actually optional except for this one. So you can actually put something like this, or you can use any creatives. What I would highly recommend you to do is go ahead and check out the other ads on how they actually do the ads, and then you can actually make something similar like that. So once you have actually done that, the final and the most important part, once you have done that, is the final and the most important part, where you are going to put the URL of the offer page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the ClickBank marketplace where we found our offer over here, and then we're going to press the promote button. So once we press the promote button, there will be a thing for you to generate your hop links. I don't know whether you can see this or not. I don't think you can see this, right? So yeah, it's just basically when you press the promote button, there will be like a generate hop link symbol over there. Click on that and click the copy sign, and that's it. That's about it. You have actually successfully copied the offer URL, and you can actually paste the offer URL there, and that's about it, guys. You have actually successfully created an Facebook ad. So now all you gotta do is just go ahead and run this Facebook ads, test this Facebook ads, and then you can actually go ahead and optimize the Facebook ads. I'm going to talk about optimizing Facebook ads with ClickBank very soon, but it's not going to be in this video. This video has already been long itself. So all you're going to do is just go ahead and hit the confirm button, and the ad will take some time for the Facebook to actually approve the ad. Once the ad is approved, you are good to go and good to run the ad. So this is how you actually make the $100 with ClickBank using Facebook ads step by step. So basically, like I told you, let me just summarize this. There's only 3 steps. First step is to find a proper offer within ClickBank itself. The second step would be to make an offer. Literally, I went through a lot regarding the offer. The only part that I didn't go very specifically, it's about making the ad creatives, which I will do in another video as well. So the final part would be optimizing that particular ad. So once you have actually test the ads, once the ad is already starting to run, and then you can go ahead and start optimizing this ad. So basically that's about it in today's video, guys. I've covered a lot in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I really hope that today's video was beneficial for you, and you can actually use the information from today's video, which I literally told you step by step on what to do, and go ahead and start creating a Facebook ads for your ClickBank product and start making money. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I will be seeing you in the next video, but before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dijs University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dijs University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.